Hello my dear students, welcome to Teacher at Home. Today class we are going to learn the second chapter, Medieval India, Society, Resource and Trade. Hindustan is a wonderful land. Hindustan means India. Compared to other countries, it is entirely different. Mountains, rivers, forests and deserts here are unique. ഒരു പ്രത്യേകതയാണ് അല്ലേ ഇവിടുത്തെ പുഴകൾ പിന്നെന്താണ് മരുഭൂമി കാടുകളൊക്കെ Animals, plants, people, languages, rain and wind are all diverse. Babanama. The description given above is taken from Babanama, the memoir of the Mughal Emperor Babur. What information can you gather about India from it? Babur speaks about the diversity and resources of India. It is this diversity and prosperity that attract the foreign travelers. അപ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു ഡൈവേഴ്സിറ്റി ആണ് എന്ത് ഫോറിൻ ആൾക്കാർ ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് അട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്തത് ഡ്യൂറിങ് ദ മിഡീവിയൽ പീരീഡ്. Their travelogues help us to comprehend the socio-economic conditions of that period. Agriculture and artisanship. For farming cereals and grazing cattle, land revenue and grazing tax were to be paid to the rulers. അതായത് സീരിയൽസ് വിളയിക്കാനും കന്നുകാലികളെ നോക്കാനും ഒക്കെ എന്ത് വേണം ടാക്സ് പേ ചെയ്യണം റൂളേഴ്സിന്. Tax was to be paid to income from trade. 1/6 of the income was to be spent for the protection of the country. Al-Birani. Given above is extract from the travelogue of Al-Birani, a traveler who reached India from Central Asia. Al-Birani is a traveler who reached India from Central Asia. What are the occupation and taxes mentioned in his description? Agriculture was the chief occupation of the people of medieval India. Cotton, cereals, pulses, indigo, sugarcane, etc. were the major crops. In this period, there was plenty of cultivable land in India that was kept uncultivated. Those who first cultivated in such land were granted its ownership right. Hardworking farmers tried to win the ownership of such lands in this way. Let us see the steps taken by the rulers for the progress of agriculture. Arranged irrigation facilities. Supplied seeds. Granted tax relaxation. In the medieval period, the officers were given land as wages. System was known as Ikta during the Sultanate period and Jagirdari during the Mughal period. So they were referred to as the Ikta and Jagirdari during the Mughal period. Okay, Ikta during the Sultanate and Jagirdari during the Mughal period. In addition to agriculture, main occupations for making agriculture tools existed in villages, which might be the metal work, weaving and other handicrafts. Handcrafts were the major occupations in towns. Cotton, indigo, and silk produced by the rural folks entered the textile industry. Indian weavers produced garments of different colors and quality. The garments made of silk, cotton, and wool were important among them. New tools like spinning wheel and looms were used for weaving. Indigo and color mixtures were used for dyeing the textile. Indian textile won world acclaim. Discuss how the agriculture sector promoted the growth of the textile industry. Towns and trade. The great town Vijayanagara is situated near steep mountain. Vijayanagara എവിടെയാ situate ചെയ്തിരിക്കുന്ന mountain ranges അല്ലേ? There are attractive gardens and groves in this town. Markets of this prosperous town are full of costly goods. Niccolo Conti. Have you read the description about Vijayanagara by Niccolo Conti? Have you read the description about Vijayanagara by Niccolo Conti, the Indian Italian traveler who visited India? Agriculture progress created favorable conditions for the prosperity of trade and commerce. Indian spices, textiles, leather, gems, sandals, metals, pearl, ivory, etc. were in great demand in foreign countries. These commodities attracted traders to India. Several traders from different parts of the world reached India in the medieval period. Foreigners who engaged in trade with India is Chinese, Arabs, Portuguese, Dutch, English and French. Calico and Calicut. Cotton textiles were exported from Calicut. This textile were known as calico in European market. Kozhikode was called Calicut by the Europeans. Haven't you listened to the descriptions of Indian towns by Ibn? The towns in India are highly populous and wealthy. The streets of the cities were flooded with diverse goods. Delhi and Daulabad are colorful cities. Ibn Battuta. Agra, Fatehpur Sikri and Allahabad are bigger than London. The biggest city in the world. Delhi is big and wealthy city. Ralph Fischer. Haven't you listened to the descriptions of Indian towns by Ibn Battuta, the Moroccan traveller who visited during the Sultanate period, and Raffle Fitch, the English traveller who visited during the Mughal period? What information can you gather from them about the Indian towns of the period? Discuss. Towns developed around the production centers and markets. Dhaka, Paitan, Kanjipuram, Orayur, Madurai, etc. were the towns that developed this way. Artisans, traders, officers, servants, slaves, and so on constituted the urban population. Major trade centers of medieval India from the given map. Discuss the common geographical features that help the progress of the South Indian trade centers. Workshops. Big rooms where Karkhana's functions are found in many places. Embroiderers working under a supervisor are found in one room. Goldsmith in another. Dyers and cobblers work in different rooms. It is Bernier. Given above is the description by Bernier, French traveller, about the workshops and the occupational groups. Karhanas were the centers that produced and supplied goods for the palaces of the Mughal kings and nobles. Social life. Listen to the description about the social life in India by Tavernier, the French traveller who visited India during the Mughal period. The lifestyle, dressing, and food habits extensively varied across India. Extravagantly, colorfully dressed people and those sparsely clad were also found here. Tavernier. What information about the social life of the period can be obtained from the description? Social and economic inequalities existed among the people back then. Social status were determined on the basis of caste, occupation, and wealth. Kings, lords, priests, officers, etc. enjoyed higher social status. Those who engaged in agriculture and handicraft belonged to lower social strata. Each caste had its own customs and rituals. Evil customs like the sati and child marriages prevailed. In India, the board of knowledge. We have the Indians. We the Indians can speak any language, but it is difficult for others to master our language. Indians do not go abroad in search of knowledge. It is the people from other countries who come to India. Just the Panchatantra stories and the mathematics are the contributions of India to the world. It's by Amir Khusro. These are the words of Amir Khusro, the poet who lived during the Sultanate period. What can you comprehend from this description about the advancement in learning in India? We have discussed Nalanda University in the previous class. Several educational centers existed in medieval India as well. Students from different parts of the world flocked to these centers in search of knowledge. Educational centers in Banaras, Agra, Lahore, Kanchi, Mathura and Delhi were remarkable among them. Astronomy and mathematics advanced during the period. Livavati by Bhaskaracharya was a famous work in mathematics. Observatories were established in Jaipur, Delhi, Ujjain and Banaras. Several texts were translated into Persian. Summary. The travelogues of the foreigners provide information about medieval India. During the medieval period, several foreigners came to India for trade. The rulers facilitated the progress of agriculture and trade. Handicraft and trade centers developed during the medieval period. Karhanas were the centers that produced and supplied goods for the places or palaces of the Mughal kings and nobles. Social and economic inequalities existed during the medieval period. India attained economic progress along with advancement in learning. The learner recognized the importance of travelogues as a source of history, analyzes the social and economic life in medieval India, evaluates different kinds of economic activities that favor the growth of towns, explains the advancement of the field of learning in medieval India. So that's all about this chapter. If you are interested, please do like, share and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.